All right, you guys, good morning. So, by now, I feel everybody has heard or know about the tragedy of Kobe Bryant. If you don't know who Kobe Bryant is, Google him. You don't have to be a sports fan to know who Kobe Bryant was because he was that big in the industry of sports. My take on it, I see it has affected a lot of people within my community. As I drive down the streets, you see people with the Laker flags from their cars, with the jerseys. Um, we had went out to dinner Sunday night, and I seen some guys come in with the jerseys on, and I say yes, represent for Kobe. And he said, and the guys was like, man, don't get me to start crying again. And whoever they was with, I believe their spouses, was like, yeah, they really was crying like this was their relative. When someone has an effect on people like that, you pray and hope that everything that took place due to the cause and effect of what really happened. There's a lot of conspiracies that things happen to these celebrities based off them signing their self over to fame, and that unfortunately their time is ended in the hands of man, not in the hands of God or a higher power. Unfortunately, that's what I heard. I would not disclose my opinion about that because when someone's life is lost, I don't want to disrespect their family and throw out any falsified information or any conspiracies. Let the family mourn in peace. Okay, but with that being said, growing up in LA, I did encounter a lot of things that was not normal, that I didn't know it was normal until probably I became woke when I met. I did meet my boyfriend like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, right? He was the one who helped me wake up to see the world around me. And at first I was freaking out and didn't know how to handle it. But I appreciate that because I wouldn't have known about all these demonic symbols. I wouldn't know the knowledge that I know now if this man didn't come into my life. So I said, God brings people into your life for a reason. Just got to sit back and think about it and think why. So yes, he helped me to see everything around me clearly. So as I got older and start thinking back of the things that I grew up to, there was some things within my own family that wasn't right. I have two relatives that was in the music industry. One was coming up to be a rapper, was about to sign a contract to Death Row Records. For some reason, he denied the contract, but because once it's like weird, it was like he signed it, but then start his family serious people of God, and something didn't feel right. So he couldn't even produce music for like 5 years or 10 years, how long the contract was. Yeah, you're signing a contract, but if you don't honor the contract, you just can't produce any music or something like that. He was saying this was when I was younger, so now I'm trying to put two and two together. Then all of a sudden, you guys know, this same cousin became real distant. So in back of my head, I'm like, wow, did he become a target and don't know? And I don't even know about it. This happened when I was young, like between 13 and 16. And I'm serious. He got pictures. I went to the studios with them. I met Snoop Dogg, this guy, the rapper Badass, excuse my language, but that's his name. So I'm not falsifying this information. I can tell you exactly where the studio was and all that. And I was around all that stuff. My uncle produced some type of music with Snoop, but he became Kookaloo too. It was just like now all this stuff is coming out, and I'm sitting back like, dang. Man, is it really demonic in this music industry or just Hollywood, period? I heard so many stories about different celebrities and drug intakes, from people that was around all of this stuff, people that you wouldn't believe would be on drugs, you guys. It was just crazy. Okay, so long story short, the moral of me telling you that, or the reason why I'm telling you that, is because like we sit back and look at their fame, we sit back and look at what money can bring, but it doesn't bring what you want it to bring. Get it? It doesn't bring happiness, it doesn't bring peace. But I'm not to say everybody that has accomplished becoming famous, I feel is demonic or feel that they only accomplished that because of the devil. Why can't we sit back and say, hey, God blesses people too? So why can't some of these people, celebrities, or even these preachers be blessed due to the fact they honor God? Everybody has to answer to somebody, right? Because you ever look at some of these celebrities that are big A-time list celebrities, and they're not surrounded by these conspiracy theories. Why nothing happened to them? Maybe their blessings was honored by God. I don't know. But I just wanted to put that out there. If you was wondering why I didn't formulate my opinion about the Kobe incident. And it's crazy how there's a mural in LA of Nipsey Hussle and Kobe that was already created before Kobe even passed. So, stuff like that is creepy to me. To me, it's a lot of stuff that don't sit right around his death. But I hope it pushes you guys to understand and to love those around you. No matter what, forgive and forget. Life is too short. We don't know when our day is coming. You know how there's the theory people say God is coming back. God can come back sooner in your life than you expect, right? And a long story short, like I know a lot of us may not understand who is God. What is God? But just understand that we had to come from somebody. We are created by something. We have to submit to somebody, right? So that's it and that's all. And start gathering your pieces as you learn to pray, as you learn to gain your understanding. But don't just dismiss the whole thing, because as you can see when people say there's evil worshipers, there's always a good, there's always a bad. We just got to find our purpose. So that's all I wanted to talk about, you guys. Any questions? How you guys been? Drop it at the bottom. And the people that was newly subscribed, I pray that you guys find your peace and your answers to help get you through this. And yeah, I'm not with I just want to thank those that brought me to this knowledge, that put me on this level of understanding, because it was needed for me to understand. Like to all those that reached out to tell me about targeting, all those that reached out to help me open my eyes like my ex did. I appreciate that, because I would be lost. A lost person. Like a lot of people, I could talk to my mom and them, you guys, and they don't know nothing that's going on with commercials. I'm like, oh, that's a demonic commercial. I will not be representing Taco Bell no more. Right? Stuff like that. All right, I'm not going to be long. Thank you for listening.